Hey folks, welcome to the Main Street Cafe recap, something we do every morning here right after the Main Street Cafe. So I know you're kind of busy, and if you don't have a chance to listen to the entire 3 hours, you can check in from day to day and see what you may have missed. Of course, weather was a big topic of conversation. By this weekend, they're talking about heat indexes or feels like temps of between 105 and 115. So if you're going to Jazz Fest or you're going to be out and about this weekend, make sure you drink plenty of water. All right, we learned this morning that Etch-a-Sketch went on sale on this date, 1960. More than 50 million of those things have been sold since they first went on sale. I never did master that thing. I could do a straight line, and then I could do horizontal and vertical, and that was about it. You see some of these people, I mean, they can just draw some beautiful, beautiful pieces of art on an Etch-a-Sketch. So Etch-a-Sketch Day today. See, also, it's Paper Bag Manufacturing Machine Day. It was on this date, 1859. Guy invented the paper bag manufacturing machine. You don't think that somebody's in a back room actually folding those and gluing those together, do you? I mean, there's a machine that actually makes those things. So you can think about that as you're going out and buying groceries today. And you can look at that bag and go, wow, that was made by a machine. It's Video Games Day today, a day for the kids to thank their parents for buying them video games. So kids, make sure you walk up to your parents and thank them for the video games. It's also Pecan Pie Day. God, I tell you, my wife's grandmother, not grandma, grandmother, down in Texas, West Texas, lived in Amarillo. Went down there after we got engaged, went down with her and celebrated Easter. And Ida Mae, she made pecan pie. Never had pecan pie before. Didn't know if I was going to like it because I'm not a real big nut fan. I act nuts sometimes, but I'm not a big fan of eating nuts. She made a pecan pie. Oh my gosh, it just made my toes curl. It was so good. Ever since then, I just love pecan pie. And let's see. Also, we learned that, hey, if you want to fly anywhere this fall, now's the time you want to be looking at airfare prices. September is apparently a really good month to do traveling. I suppose it's because the kids are back in school, and kids are off to college, and mid-July is when you want to start locking in your airfares, but got some pretty good deals out there. We learned that this morning. Also told you about the baby down in Texas who weighed in at 16 pounds, 1 ounce. Ugh. All you ladies are going, oh, you've got to be kidding. Apparently there's this lady in Longview, Texas. She has a type of diabetes where when they have a baby, they're usually bigger than normal, and the doctor expected her to have like a 12-pound baby. They were going to take a cesarean. Turns out the baby came in at 16 pounds, 1 ounce. That's a big kid. They're checking to see if maybe it's some sort of record in the state of Texas. Also, here's a story out of Alabama. Brother and sister got arrested for fighting over a sandwich. Apparently, the sister put the sandwich in the refrigerator. Brother went in and grabbed it and ate it. Sister got all mad, went bursting into his bedroom. For some reason, needed to pour shampoo on him. That set him off. They got into a fight, got arrested. I love the quote from the deputy chief down there in the county in which they were arrested. He said, it must have been one good sandwich. Must have been. Here's a story about a guy in Scotland who was walking 1,000 miles. You ever heard that song? There's a Scottish group out there called the Proclaimers, and they sang that song, I'm going to be 500 miles. I'm not doing it justice. But anyways, this gal, these two guys, this guy and gal, engaged to be married. And the gal jokingly said to the guy, I'm not going to marry you until you walk 1,000 miles. So he takes off walking before she had a chance to tell him that she was obviously just joking. So he's now in the midst of walking 1,000 miles. She said, silly goof, I'd have married him even if he hadn't walked 1,000 miles. But she says once he gets back from his 1,000-mile walk, she'll say yes. You better say yes. Here's a story out of California. Southern California, we've got 13 counties there trying to break away from the country and create the 51st state. They'd go by South California. Yeah, good luck with that. And here's a new type of vending machine. Guys invented a vending machine. It's called the AutoWed. AutoWed, as in W-E-D. It's a wedding machine. Basically, you go up, you stick in a buck, you push this one button. If you want to say, yeah, I'll get married, another button is entitled Escape, and then once you're done, you get 2 plastic rings. So obviously, I don't think it's legal, but nonetheless, guy's been getting quite a few calls about the AutoWed. And he's also now working on the auto divorce machine as well. So there's your new pet rock. So there you go. Some of the fun stuff we covered this morning in the Main Street Cafe. Have yourself a wonderful day, and hope you can join me tomorrow morning. We'll open up the doors at 5 a.m. Have a great day, everyone.